Yo, what's going on, guys? Back with some more Destiny. I was gonna be working on trying to get some god rolls and still build testing on my Titan. So I'm getting close to getting the build pretty nice as far as like weapons and stuff. I'm really liking this rocket launcher that I have here. This thing has been really good. I was kind of hoping to get something that was like scorch damage or maybe even like stasis damage, but I'm having a really hard time finding the perks that I want. So I think I'm gonna abandon that search and just stick with this one for now, because this one is actually a good roll. And then I'm still testing the shotgun, so I might end up changing this shotgun for something else, maybe a grenade launcher. But I am liking the perks on this one, so I think I'll stick with it for a little bit until I see something that I like. And then yeah, that's it. Right now I'm really loving the Verglass. This thing has been really good. I just hate the champion polarity on this thing. It's square, and square fucking sucks. Like, pretty much barrier and the overload is the only ones you really have to worry about in this game. The square is kind of whatever. It's you can DPS through that, no problem. But the other two you can't. Like, so unless you're gonna one-shot them, then forget it. They'll heal to full and then back to square one again, you know? So that's why I was trying to find weapons that actually support, you know, the other two, because I really needed it. So I think we're good now. All right, so let's do some random things. I'm not sure what I want to do today. I could probably just work on the Neptune stuff like I wanted to, or maybe I could do some Frontiers stuff, because I wanted to. My next goal was to max out a Triumph. So I was looking at the Triumphs, and I think probably the easiest ones is looking like Neomuna. But Neomuna is a lot of achievements. Renegades is less achievements, but that means I would have to do Equilibrium if I want to, you know, get the rest of it. So that's the only thing that sucks about it. But yeah, you see I have to level up Piker and Total Division, which is possible. But the Praxic Blade, I need to do Equilibrium for that. And then everything else is pretty self-explanatory. It's just all tied to bounties and stuff for the most part. Glory Beyond in less than 15 minutes. Okay. I don't know what Glory Beyond is. Let's see what that is. Probably some like story quest or something. There it is, Glory Beyond. All right, let's try it. Oh, there's two quests. But which one? Oh, one is on regular. Okay. All right, let's do it. I have to do it in 15 minutes. Oh, you like my character? Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I like the way it came out too. This is the, what's it called? The Seraph set. So that's the basic look of it. The only thing I changed out was the arms and the head for like the Witch Queen stuff. That's it. Everything else is Seraph set. Oh, this fucking mission? Yeah, I didn't really like this mission. Right. We gotta do it in 15 minutes. I probably should have just put it on normal mode.
Touchdown! Honor, we're in.
Alright.
Got a map for us to follow. Waypointing now. Get us control of this ship, Guardian. That'll give us cover to head down to the Nightfall station. Don't give them an inch, eh? What's through?
I won't take the value you've earned as a renegade by officializing this operation. But make no mistake, you are a message from the Vanguard to the Imperium.
I'm just gonna run through this, I guess. supposed to do? Oh, I gotta use the robot in here. Whoops. Already slipping up. Shit, of course I'll miss.
A legion directed by a lightless kid. I can't get over it. Bill's not a guardian. He's just
When
a
are you
punk
doing,
with a gun.
what? Oh, shit.
At first, I wondered
This is what happens when you read
lost
chat
his
and try to
ghost,
play at the same time.
like Eris or Zavala.
When are you doing build
His hate for them
battles
makes me
for
doubt
Ultimate
it.
Conquest? What are you
He's
talking
a
about?
planet killer. Bale brought hell to Mars and wants to do the same on Earth. And we made him. He stole his power from a Praxic vault on Europa. A vault we failed to secure. One of our own citizens, Lightless, stole his
Would you
power
consider
from our
playing
vault.
original Control on
Used it to
stream?
bootstrap a
Probably, yeah.
connection to
Eventually I
Strix.
will. I'll probably end up playing the new
Failure.
Control before I play the old
Night
one.
of fate and time be damned. We stop him today. Let's hustle. Find a way to get these lasers down. If you run into Vale out there, make sure you do what Drifter couldn't. Vale's no dark guardian. He's just a man. Finish this.
Where are we going? Oh. I go the wrong way or something? I gotta learn this map before I do my speed run. Oh, right down here.
My jump ship's
No, I don't do
more than
raids.
Zen gang. If they start shooting, I don't know how long I can dance with them.
Don't worry. If you get atomized, I'll scrape you back together.
That don't sound too fun for either of us. But thanks all the same. And, I'm sorry.
Oh, this way. Ah. Destiny 1 is better? I never played it, so I wouldn't know. I see a lot of people asking me to do raids. I don't like raiding because I don't like people. So like that's an automatic, like that's why I don't bother with raids. Main reason why I don't like raids is because people are assholes. Because they expect you to have a certain build, they expect you to play a certain way, they expect you to follow directions. I don't like following directions. I don't like people telling me what to do. So that's an automatic, no, I'm not doing raids. So yeah, that's why I don't do raids. If anything, I would solo a raid. I would try. But I see that the raids have a lot of mechanics. It's a lot of puzzle solving. It's a lot of like, oh, stand on this fucking platform and then have your friends stand on the other platform and you're supposed to fucking do a little dance. Like, I don't like all that shit. Like, fuck all that. That's why I just want to kill shit and that's it and call it a day. That's all I want to do. So that's why I don't really care for the raids. The dungeons are already stressful enough, to be honest. So like I'm okay with not doing raids ever. Ah, that was a waste. Do raids with the homies? Alright, that's cool then. Oh shit, come on, no! It's easier to raid when you have people that don't ego each other. Better, easier said than done. That's like finding the perfect woman. It's not easy. Oh, what? My abilities don't work up here or something? Ah, my abilities don't work on this platform. That's fucked. What do dungeons give you? Some of them give exotics that are exclusive to it, or weapons. Sometimes armor. It just depends on what you're trying to farm and stuff like that. Honestly, like, I haven't had a real reason to do dungeons or raids at all. So that's why I haven't bothered. I've only started doing dungeons just because it's something different to do. So I was trying it and I was like, alright, the dungeons are pretty cool. Like, some of them, not all of them. A lot of dungeons are fucking annoying. But, there's some that have cool mechanics or interesting gameplay or maybe like cool sceneries and stuff like that, and it makes me respect the dungeon. I hate when there's dumb puzzles, like stuff that's not like, and what I mean by dumb puzzles, I mean like stuff that doesn't make you think at all. It's just about knowing what the fuck to do, and I hate that. I like stuff that makes me think, that makes me go like, ooh, okay, now I figured it out on my own and it wasn't bad. You know, like something like, let's say in a game like Zelda Breath of the Wild, where you go into one of the puzzle rooms and you're like, you stay there for like a good 15-20 minutes trying to figure out the puzzle, and then eventually it clicks, you know? That's cool. I like that. But when the puzzle makes you feel dumb at the end of it, that's no. I don't like that shit at all. And Destiny does that a lot. Damn, why is this guy invincible? What the fuck? Serious? They never showed the star chart for the new star chart for Warframe. All they did was show like the gameplay of that new area. That was it. Root of Nightmares. Oh shit, I'm fucked. Alright, hold on. Finally. Where's the last two? Oh, there it is. Ah. Oh my god, and I miss it? Jesus Christ. And now what?
You've got him on the ropes. Here until you need me, Blue. You got my number?
I got your number. Got you on speed dial. And, thanks. Thank you. You know, for apologizing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a ghetto Death Star. When you were playing Warframe for years and years, did you miss out on a lot of games you would have otherwise liked to play? Yes. And that's the main reason why I quit this year. I've had a lot more time to play other games. Destiny 2 is kind of consuming my soul for the last couple months because I've just been having a lot of fun. But I was able to catch up on a lot of games. I finished at least a good like 20 or 30 games this year. And which normally I wouldn't even play more than 2 per year when I was playing Warframe. So yeah, that's the big difference. I'm really looking forward to playing Dawnwalker when that comes out. And then I'm looking forward to the new Control game, even though I didn't play the old one, but I'm looking forward to the new one because it looks pretty cool. And then Mortal Shell 2, because I did play the first Mortal Shell years ago and I liked it. So yeah, hell yeah. I'm so glad to have quit Warframe. I'll be honest. I know people are seeing me play Destiny and you think I'm a hypocrite. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. You can tune out. You can go scroll to another streamer. I don't give a fuck what you do. But I'm having fun doing whatever the fuck I want to do, and that's it. That's it at the end of the day. 1 second. Let me put the fan on. Yeah, the main reason why I've been playing Destiny 2 is because I needed a co-op game to play with my fiance. We need something that we can like really sink our teeth into, and Destiny 2 was definitely the best option. So that's why I started picking it up again, and she fell in love with it. She absolutely loves this game. So yeah, it's been awesome just kind of playing with her and making new builds and all that shit.
All right, buckle up, Ace. Sending you
Cool.
to Sparrow now.
Yeah, the Warframe and Destiny comparisons really don't make sense because they're two completely different games. It's kind of like comparing Call of Duty to fucking Arc Raiders. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're both shooters, but like at the end of the day, like they're completely different style games. Like Warframe has a lot to do with the power fantasy of just like destroying shit, and that's it. Like all you do is spam your abilities and everything dies. When you're playing Destiny, it's about the gunplay more than the abilities. You can make good ability builds, but the focus is the gunplay. You know, so the gunplay not only feels really good in this game, but also the game is challenging, okay? You can make an incredibly powerful build and still die. You know, in Warframe, I could play with my fucking eyes closed and never die, you know? Especially if you make a good build on a Warframe, you could do level cap no problem with your eyes closed. So that's the problem with that game. There's zero challenge. Oh shit, you see? There I go, dying. Skill issue, you know what I mean? And that's not something that you deal with in Warframe. There is no skill issue. You just are overpowered as fuck all the time. I could give my build to anybody and they'll still do well. This game is a giant skill issue, and that's fucking awesome. I love that. I got nobody to blame but myself. Oh shit, here we go again. Fuck. So is endgame in Warframe just bad? There is no endgame in Warframe. The endgame consists of literally just collecting shit. You're playing Pokemon. So the whole game circles around you collecting new weapons, collecting new Warframes, collecting the primes, collecting all the mods. You know what I mean? Like the whole game is about collecting shit. The actual endgame itself literally consists of doing deep Archimedean type content. So you're either gonna do it in the 1999 area or you're gonna do it in the fucking deep Archimedean place. So that's it. That's all there is right now. Of course, an update is going to come out and change that, but it's literally, that's it. So, and those are weeklies. You can only do those once per week. So that means what? You're going to play for an hour, finish all the content, and then there's nothing to do. There's no more endgame. And there's really nothing to even chase at endgame other than Archon shards. That's it. That's literally the only thing. Everything else you can get from the market. You can trade with other players and shit, so you can just like buy shit off of people and never even have to do the content at all. So literally the only endgame grind is collecting items and collecting Archon shards. I just summed up Warframe for you guys. Meanwhile, in this game, there's the dungeons, there's the raids, there's a lot of group activities, there's the PvP. The PvP is a lot of fun in this game. Like, there's a lot of shit to do in this game compared to Warframe's endgame. So yeah, that's why, like, honestly, at this point, I prefer this game over Warframe when it comes to endgame content.
Pulling anchors, keep the nightfall weapon stable. Blow them up. No weapon, no power. That'll put those 9 in one hell of a bind.
Oh, wait, oops, I went the wrong way. Damn, I was supposed to finish this in 15 minutes. I'm already like 30 minutes deep.
I'm here, Deke. Still with ya.
What kept me playing for 13 years? Just collecting shit, that's it. Doing achievements, that's it. Like, to be real with you guys, I didn't play it for 13 years straight. I say that sometimes just to kind of like bullshit, but I didn't play it for 13 years straight. I always took a lot of breaks. Like, before I started streaming Warframe, I was always on a 3 to 4 year break in between. So it was like, play hardcore for 6 months, quit, and go play something else. Then, after a couple years, come back to Warframe, play hardcore for 6 months, rinse and repeat that process. Like, that's what I did. That's literally how I played Warframe. So I didn't play for the 13 years. I only played for, like, if we're really real about it, I've only played for like maybe 2 years max. That's it. That's how long I played Warframe. That's why I only have 3,000 hours in the game. Like, why do you think my hours are so low? There's people out there that have like fucking like 20,000 hours in Warframe and shit. Like, those are the people that you guys should be looking up to. But guess what? Most of those people that have 20,000 hours don't even do YouTube. They don't even make YouTube videos. So they're just regular players. Oh shit. I forgot to bring down the bridge. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh shit. Open. Ah. Oh fuck. No, there's not a lot to learn in Destiny. Like, literally just shut your brain off and play the game. Trust me, it works. Don't overthink a fucking thing and you will have the best time of your life. Trust me.
Ah, damn it.
You guys overthink stuff way too much. I thought I had like crazy, what you call it, anxiety and all that shit, but I see a lot of you guys suffer from it too.
Only room for me and Blue up here. Couldn't let you hog all the glory.
No, I haven't PvP'd at all since I got back. I used to PvP a lot.
Yes, Lord Bell. And the Vanguard had its chance. Now we liberate the last city.
You don't have to do this, kid.
You've shown me that I do. I'll walk this path alone.
We have you. Take it.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, Kino. Where people like the no challenge in Warframe. Yeah, I'm sure there are, because there's a lot of people that prefer chill gameplay where they could just like listen to music and not have to lock in at all, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. This game has moments too where it's very easy and you can do the same thing, but I like that this game does offer a challenging gameplay. Like when you bump up the difficulty, it starts getting crazy. So like you can choose to do that or you can choose not to do that. It's completely up to you, and that's the coolest part about this game. Let me work on my stuff here. Sabotage and smuggle. Okay. Europa and Venus. What planet is this? Venus. Alright, let's do it. See, like right now, I'm gonna tone down the difficulty for myself because I just want to chill. But like, it's your choice. You don't have to do that. You could stay on the hardcore modes if you want and be a tryhard the whole fucking time, or you could chill like I do. Like I usually put it on easy modes whenever I can. That's it. When I want to be a tryhard, I'll fucking throw it on Grandmaster and I'll do it. But it doesn't mean I need to do it all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah, like the core base game, you play it on normal. You can choose to pick, like, if you want to play it on legendary mode or whatever. It's kind of like Halo, where you choose the difficulty. So it's completely up to you.
Has found a mutually lucrative opportunity. Go relieve the syndicates of their excess inventory. We'll work out the split later.
And I finally picked up a backup battery from my computer. The only downside with it is that it doesn't have enough ports. It only has 5 ports for the battery side, and then the other side is like surge protector. But the problem is that my monitor is like one of those big brick things. So like when I plugged it, it already took up like 3 spots just from that fucking plug. And then I plugged my computer to it, and I plugged my speakers, and that's it. Like I wasn't able to plug my second monitor. So if the power goes out, then my second monitor is gonna take a shit and a few other things, but it's fine. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm glad I got that, because now, like, if the power flickers off for even a second, I'll be straight. What do I do for work? I work at a hospital. I'm a maintenance technician. Or like they like to call it in hospitals, apparently it's called plant operations. It makes it sound a little bit more professional, but all we do is unclog toilets all day. So that's literally all we do. Oh, gotta pull a wipey out of the fucking the trash, or pull a wipey out of a fucking drain because nobody knows not to flush wipies. Like that's like 100% of what we do all day. Oh no, I didn't know you weren't supposed to flush that. Like there was one time somebody literally took a burrito, okay, like a whole ass burrito, and shoved it down into the drain, like into a sink drain. Couldn't be bothered to throw it in the trash. Shoved it down in there. I'm pretty sure they were trying to troll us, because that's some fucking bullshit. So when I wasn't there for this, but when they pulled the whole sink out, like when they pulled all the pipes off, the literally lettuce and like beef and rice and all that shit was just in the drain, just there sitting, you know. And yeah, that's the kind of shit we deal with on a daily basis, basically. Stupid shit like that. God, if I could aim.
You there? Wow, Eris. You're so pale.
What?
That's just a natural complexion, you weenie.
Why didn't they make
I've always hated you.
Destiny 2 third person at all the time? I mean, you can do third person if you use a melee weapon. Like, I could show you right now. So now I'm in third person. So you can do this if you want to, but it's only for very specific weapon types that you can be in third person view. So it's usually like very special weapons or melee that you go into third person. But I don't know, they made it a first person shooter by default. I don't know if this was like this in the beginning, like when it first came out. I don't remember if they had a third person view for the melee. But it's, from what I understand, this is still the Halo engine. So there's only so much they can do with it.
Alright, scans match. That's the stuff, boss. Bring it on in.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, cargo's loaded. Let's get these babies out to people who can pay us.
Hmm. 10-hour survivals in Warframe. Yeah, I don't know how anybody does even more than an hour before falling asleep. That shit makes me exhausted. Like, you know what was the most unbelievable thing was when I was playing Destiny in Equilibrium raid. We went for 5 hours on that dungeon. 5 full hours. I have never in my life stood that attentive in a video game for that fucking long since I was like 20 years old. That shit was ridiculous. I was angry the entire time, but it kept me awake. In Warframe, I would have been fucking asleep in 5 hours. I literally, you would have seen a stream of me like this. Because there's no fucking way. I wonder what's creating these little strand things. It's not me. I don't remember being able to do that before. Maybe it is me. I don't know. That's new. Five hours? Dude, we were just fucking stuck, man. It was a hard dungeon. That shit was hard as fuck. So we died on the final boss like at least 80 times. And what was it? And then the beginning of it, we just struggled with understanding the mechanics. We did it raw, like no research at all. So we spent like a good like 4 hours just trying to understand the dungeon, you know? So most of it was just on the struggle bus of trying to figure out the puzzles and shit and the gameplay mechanics. And that was a dungeon. That wasn't even a raid. Like, I can't even imagine a raid. That's why I'm so scared of raids. Like, I don't even want to do it, because if they're even remotely harder than a dungeon, like, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. And the craziest thing is that I've randomly ran across videos or people talking about raiding in on Reddit. And there's a lot of people that would say like, oh, I spent 13 hours on this raid. Is that good time? Did I do a good job? And I'm like, 13 hours? 13 fucking hours on one fucking raid? Hell no. That's not good. So, but then people are being supportive and they're saying, oh yeah, that is good. For your first time, that's actually a good 13 hours. Yeah, that's no problem. Fuck you. Hell no. Hell no. So like, I'm good. I'm good if I never need to do a raid in my life, if that's the case. This guy don't want to die. There we go. Alright, what's next? We gotta get more cargo. Ah, fuck. They're gonna catch me. Ah, fuck. It's worse. Get up on the thing. Oh, I got lucky. I got lucky he was stupid and shooting at the other guys. Look at this neat trick that I learned the other day. So you can throw the ball and then you can grapple onto it. Look how fucking cool that is. And apparently you could do that to bullets too, like projectile style bullets, like rockets and things like that. I haven't tried it yet, but that's pretty fucking badass. Missing out on the fun of raiding? Nah, fuck that. Fuck that shit. I'm good. I'm not sitting in no mission for more than an hour. Fuck that. That's an automatic no for me, sir. Alright, so where the hell is the last loot boxes? Is the question. Oh, here they are. What the fuck? All right, one more to go. There we go.
Lovely. Just lovely.
Sunder Doctrine?
Make sure you get it back here in one piece.
I don't know. The one we were doing yesterday was pretty interesting. What was it called? The Ghost in a Shell or whatever the fuck it was called. The one where you go under the water and do the Sonic mission. That underwater Sonic shit with the bubbles. That was interesting. Where are we supposed to go? I'm lost. I wonder what's causing all these strand things to pop up. I never had this ability before. What, did they just release a patch or some shit? Like, I don't understand.
Your excellent hawk has arrived, Guardian. Don't get cocky. Come home safe.
Oh, goes to the deep. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one. That one's really interesting. I like that one.
Ain't you a model scoundrel? Nice work, hero.
Yeah.
The second worst thing about a massacre is the aftermath. No time to grieve or pick up the pieces. Bureaucracy's gotta keep rolling.
We've had some unexpected help. Zephyrus and his people helped us gather the bodies and collate their info. There were so many of them.
All the more reason to blast Bill. When we catch up to him.
The benefactor wants a rival faction's vital tech destroyed. Navigate this war zone, discover the asset, and annihilate it. Hope you've got something high yield and combustible. And without delay, here is our first lead.
Okay.
Sabotage target has been exposed. Track it. Annihilate it.
Show me the territory maps. I need you to carve a new sector. We need more ritual sites. Out of our rapidly shrinking territories. The syndicates are ruled by Nightfall's destruction. There's always a way. Find another square in the game board. We need more dredgens. The Xyles failed us in the construction of Nightfall's core. Wounded into totality first. Assign route directly if you have to. No more failures.
Oh.
That gave him a black eye. Give him another.
What you farming? Trying to finish triumphs. I think I'm done farming for gear. I think I finally got everything I wanted. So I'm pretty good right now with gear.
Don't bore them with tedious details. You'll turn them into a bureaucrat.
Oh shit. How good is a Torrid Ribbon? Got CC 255. I don't know anything about Torrid, so I'm not a Torrid guy. You're better off going to somebody on Reddit or some shit. I've never liked the Torrid. So I don't know how you would build it.
to hell on bipedal boots. Good luck.
Right. Never played Destiny. I don't know about God rolls you're referring to. God rolls mean the perfect perks for your weapon or even for armor. So let's say, well, armor, you don't have to really worry about that. Never mind. But weapons, for example, when you're looking at a weapon, you're looking at what perks drop. So let's say, for example, you see how this one has trickle charge, it has the rolling storm, it has the classic contender. Every time you get this weapon, it has different perks every time. So that means you have to keep, you know, doing the same mission over and over, or unlocking the same loot box or whatever it is, and you're gonna grind the fuck out of that and get multiple copies of the same weapon and pray to God that it drops the stuff that you want. That's basically what God roll is that you're just banging your head up against the wall with the same fucking thing so you can hopefully get a perfect weapon. So that's what a God roll is. So sometimes it requires you, you know, doing the same dungeon over and over, or doing the same mission over and over, or whatever it is. But that's what God rolling is. What's there to do in Destiny now that it's discontinued? The stuff that's here. So you're not gonna get any new content, if that's what you're asking. There is no new content coming to Destiny. So you get what you have, and that's it. You just play and enjoy this. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. The gameplay loop is fucking awesome in this game, so I could play this shit forever. And by forever, you know, I could get bored tomorrow. I don't know what the fuck is, you know, is gonna happen with me, but like this gameplay loop is fucking awesome. So this is easy thousands of hours of content right here. So especially if you never played this game before, forget it. Like, this game is amazing. Yeah, there you go. In Warframe terms, God rolling is Rivens. Yes. Yes. There you go. So now you get it. So you're just gonna keep banging your head up against the fucking Rivens and like keep re-rolling it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Like that's what God rolling is. In this case, in this game, you're repeating the same missions and you're hoping to get the drop. So sometimes you'll do the mission and you won't get the weapon at all. You'll get something different. You know, but you could end up getting a God roll for another weapon that you're not even interested in. So that's why you got to keep an eye out for this stuff. Usually I'm bad with that, so I'll delete stuff, and sometimes I'll have people in the chat yell at me and they're like, "Oh my God, what the hell is wrong with you? You deleted a God roll." And I'm just like, I don't know any better, so I don't care about that weapon, so I just deleted it. The downside with Destiny is that you can't trade in this game. So if there was a way to trade in this game, it would be a different story because I'll know I can make money off of it. But that's not the case in Destiny. Everything you get loot-wise is only for you, and that's it. So you can't share anything. Did it glitch out or what? See, these are good rolls right here. This one right here. Pulling baubles with the... Let's see, Frenzy. What does Frenzy do? Being in combat extended time increases damage. Reload and handling. Yeah, this is a good roll right here. It's not like super god roll, but it's a good roll. Let me hold on to that one. And this one is good too. This one has kill clip on it.
Wreck shop. Get out.
Desperate measures too.
Sounds almost therapeutic.
Oh yeah, this one has reload speed. Oh, this is probably even better, honestly.
Provide some machinery to smash if you need to.
But then again, it has cooling baubles, so I don't know. You don't really need the
When I
reload.
want to smash your stuff, Spider, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I haven't spent any money on skins on this one, the PC edition of the game. I bought some skins when I was playing on PlayStation back in the day, but yeah, these are free. Like, you can get all this stuff. This is all on, like, if you go to the cash shop, they're under the Bright store. So you see these Bright engrams? You have a chance to like roll it. So like it's like Genshin Impact style where you're just gambling and you just hope to get, you know, the stuff. So like if I did this jump ship one, I could end up getting a cool ship like the one I have right now. You know, some shit like that. But yeah. A lot of cosmetics are free in this game. There's some stuff that are locked only to pay to win, but it is what it is. I wish that we could earn them. Like the Star Wars stuff. There's a TIE fighter and an X-Wing and all sorts of shit, but those are pay to win. Fortunately.
The Syndicate goons are lively today.
Well, if you're interested in playing Destiny, just try out the trial version of the game, see how you feel about it. If you can't get into it, then it is what it is, but if you get into it right now, it's literally the best time because they have a sale on every expansion for only $25. So it's easily a steal. Like, that's the best deal ever. So I think in video gaming, period, honestly, $25 for thousands of hours of content is insane. So I think it's worth it.
marked your target on tracker. Just, treat it like one of those rage rooms in the city. You know what I mean? Drifter, you there? Wow, Eris, you're so pale.
What? What's happening? Blue?
Knock, knock. Anybody home? That's just a natural complexion, you weenie. I knew you were there.
I've always hated you, and now you can talk.
Signal. Can't move in the field if you don't know who's nearby.
What's my build? Is called Unstoppable Strand. Google it, you'll find it. Playing Titan.
Rotational cycles all wrong.
After all this time, would you still quit Destiny if my wife quits? I mean, at this current moment, probably not, just because I'm having fun. But it would give me more incentive to quit, yeah. Because once I get bored of playing by myself, then yeah, I'm gonna quit. That's basically what's gonna happen. But I'm having fun with my builds. I just finished my what's it called? My other build, the stasis. I just finished the stasis build, so I barely even played it. You know what I mean? Like, so that gives me more reason to play too, is to switch builds and to try other shit, you know? And then also, I haven't made any builds for Warlock. I would like to go back to that. I only made one build and it wasn't very good. It's like okay at best. So I wanted to try to find some others. Hey, Supernova, what's going on, man? It's been a while. Just realized since the game is no longer getting updates, I don't mean that we won't have our power reset every couple weeks and have to. Yep. Yeah, that's the biggest thing that a lot of people are really happy about right now, is since there is no more updates, we don't have to worry about our gear becoming obsolete, you know, and everything being reset, like you said. Like, that's pretty awesome. It should have been like this from the beginning, man. Like, and then when they were vaulting content, like, that's fucked, man. That's really shitty. I would love to be able to go back and play Red War, and I've never played Forsaken. I would love to play Forsaken. See why Cade is so beloved. I don't know anything about Cade still. I still don't know anything about his ass because we didn't get to experience it in the game. You know, after they vaulted it, of course. So that's really shitty. And I would love to be able to do all that stuff all over again. It would be an amazing surprise if they out of nowhere said, you know what, we're reworking all that content and we're gonna put it back in the game. That would be insane. But we already know that's not gonna happen. But it would be really fucking cool if they did for $25. Like, it's insane. It's insane the amount of content for, you know, the collector's edition that gives you everything for $25. That's ridiculous. So I'll be okay with spending money on a rework of the old content. Or a remake, I should say. Guy got obliterated.
Luck is right. You know, metal seeds of hell on bipedal blues. Good luck.
Good stuff, hero.
Yeah, I was really angry too. Like, it made me very stubborn. I didn't even want to play this game again, and that's a major reason why I went to Warframe. Like, a lot of people don't understand this about me, but Destiny was supposed to be my game to stream on. The reason why I quit is because they vaulted the content. So when I saw the content was vaulted, I was like, fuck this game. Like, if they're gonna continue to do this shit, then why should I bother? You know? So that's why I went to Warframe. And then I made content on Warframe, and everybody knows me for Warframe now. They would have known me for Destiny. If that wasn't the case, if they didn't delete content, I would have been playing Destiny. It would have been the other way around. I would have quit Destiny for Warframe, and then everybody would have called me a traitor for like playing Warframe. You know? It would have been opposite land. But yeah, that's my backstory. What the fuck happened here that I'm not in the room getting the loot?
A strand trick.
Look, I'm stuck in an endless loading screen.
She never stopped talking. I think that was it. Why do you
This
ask?
game still got bugs.
I gotta go. Thanks.
There we go. Ah, fuck. I was just about to be able to run in there and grab my loot. Son of a bitch. Whatever. What time is it? Hungry. I'm debating on whether or not I should order Chinese or just eat what I have in the house. I think it's time to flip a coin. Let's let the coin decide. All right, heads for order Chinese, tails for eat whatever bullshit I got in the house. Ah, they want me to eat bullshit in the house. Fuck. I don't have anything to eat in the house. I got some random chicken nuggets, a cup of noodle soup. Can we get a second try? All right, we're heads. All right, out of three. That's 2. Oh shit, they're tied. Here we go. All right, we're ordering Chinese. Yay! Ordering Chinese. All right, so I wonder if we can go open the box and all that shit in there. Even though I'm rooting for the enemy right now. I already maxed out the reputation of my main syndicate, so I wanted to work on the other ones. Oh man. Oh, and Yan, thanks for the gifts, by the way. They dipped with the money from Sony. I wouldn't even doubt that one bit. Yeah, pretty much most of the core team that worked on, you know, the original Bungie, you know, with their original Destiny and all that stuff, they all quit. A lot of them left. Everybody left for their own reasons, but then there was also the layoffs too, which was pretty bad. But I mean, that's just the nature of the business. That's the main reason why I didn't become a game developer myself, because I was interested in it as a kid. Like, I really wanted, like, I always pictured myself in the credits of a video game. And I wanted to be a developer, but then I started to see all the layoffs and stuff, and I'm so glad I didn't, because it looks like a revolving door, you know?
Let's talk.
It doesn't look like it's a job that you can keep for the rest of your life. It's not a career. It's like something that you jump in, get whatever experience you can, get laid off, and then do it all over again. Like that's pretty sad. So I don't know, man. That's a pretty shitty job. Dude, where's the box for like the... Oh, here it is. Decent fast talker. I already have one, but... If it had the bobbles, I would have definitely like kept it. Totally Division. Is this Totally Division? Oh no, this is Piker. What's Total Division? I don't remember who they are. These guys? Anaris. There, as these guys. Alright, Aaron, have a good one. Is Destiny pay to win? No. But you do need to buy the expansions. I don't know if you count that as pay to win.
Hey, hey, hey! What's on deck today? Looks like...
Hey.
Great, that sounds easy.
I was just looking at my battery backup. It says that it only has power for 20 minutes when I'm streaming and all this stuff. Crazy. Ah, I forgot to put the abilities. Shit. I was supposed to put the Tenaris place abilities. I fucked up. It's alright. Whatever.
We'll find them. It'll just take some good old-fashioned detective work.
You don't know how much trouble you've caused.
It could have caused much worse, all things considered.
Yeah, Warframe is better for broke people. So I was broke myself when I was playing Warframe. That was the main reason why I got into Warframe, is because I was a broke ass, didn't have a job, and needed something to play. So I played Warframe. So don't see it as a disrespect, but that's ultimately what it is. If you're a cheap ass, you could play Warframe for free. Destiny, you can't. You have to actually buy the expansions. But Destiny is only $25 for everything right now. So this is the best time to play it if you've never played Destiny. Where the fuck did everybody go? I'm lost. Oh, they went up there? Oh, shit.
I've never met a problem I couldn't solve with a lot of arc energy. Like a lot of arc energy.
Oops, wrong button.
Hope there weren't any bad surprises waiting on your radar.
updated your tracker. Make that fool famous, Guardian.
And this hunt, my friend.
Ah, what the fuck? Really? There we go.
Excellent. That's one more bounty complete. Call in my kin when you are ready to depart.
Yeah, I have Trinity Ghoul. I didn't really like it that much. It's a good weapon, but it's not. It doesn't work with this playstyle at all. I really love this bow for this playstyle. I wouldn't normally use it for any other way, but this is a good bow for my build.
I'm driving.
Oh my god, I can't aim. Holy shit. Whoa. Damn.
Exfiltration vehicle has arrived. All right, let's take that hawk home.
Capital work, my fearsome return.
sends, you live under a rock right now because you are not paying attention to literally what's happening. Stop living under a rock, and all you gotta do is look at the price. Oh, and you guys, you missed out. You missed out. Literally the entire collection, every DLC, all of it, for only $25. The sale ran out this morning. Too bad, so sad, but now you gotta spend $70. But that's still a good deal, $70 for everything. Literally like thousands of hours of content. So you gotta stop living under a rock. You missed the sale. All right, where are we going? Holy Division territory. Another smuggle. I don't want to do the smuggle missions. Smuggle missions are kind of annoying. Let me see what I got. Okay, I like that one. Alright, that's not bad either. Okay. Yeah, this is my stasis build right now I'm playing. Yours is busted. I wouldn't really call it busted, but yeah, it's very good. I think the real busted build is my fucking Jedi build. That shit is like overpowered as fuck. There's literally nothing it can't handle. Like I could literally AFK on that shit. It's like unbelievably overpowered. But this one takes a little bit of effort. You gotta learn how to do the slide punch. You gotta learn how to fucking like aim. Like there actually is like skill involved with this build, so it's a little different. My other one, I could literally play with my eyes closed. Almost. Half closed, like this. Alright, let's do one last one and then I'm gonna take a break. Hand cannon? Yeah, hand cannons, I don't know, they're alright. They're just boring. I don't really like hand cannons because they're boring. I like bows because they're more fun, but bows are notoriously like slow. So damage wise, they're not the best, but they're just so much fun to play with. Jedi builds get boring? Since when? Who's scared? Who's bored of Jedis? Come on. Come on now.
Your old friend Spider.
No one gets bored of Jedis.
Mutually lucrative opportunity.
Unless you're not a Star Wars fan, then okay, I guess.
Inventory. We'll work out the split later.
Then don't hold block. Run in there. You don't have to hold block. You literally only have to block for one pellet. Like one pellet of block and that's it. You're good. Ah, this shit bugged. Fucking A. This is why I don't like joining people. I usually just do everything by myself. We're gonna change over to the Jedi build for this one.
Triangulated the location of some very sensitive intel. Sending the coordinates.
Jedi build is easier to play for smuggles. It's almost Chinese time. I told myself I wasn't gonna order so much Chinese this week, and then here I am doing it again. I ran out of food in the house, so I'm too lazy to go outside. Oh, wait. How do I know what ability is for what? I need to use what is it, Tenaris faction abilities it said, but I don't know what that is. It doesn't say what it's for.
Hope you've got something high yield and combustible.
My Chinese place is getting more and more expensive. Fucking Uber, man.
Start here.
What are we supposed to do? Oh, waves. What's your favorite MMO? City of Heroes. That was my first and favorite always. And the main reason why is because there was just so much to do. Content wise, it was literally, it felt like unlimited content. There was so many side quests, so many like main quests. There was so many like dungeons and raids and all sorts of shit to do. Like it was literally the perfect MMO. And then they introduced villains. So they introduced like the villains expansion, which was a completely different game because you're playing as the bad guys this time. So like that shit was fucking crazy. The amount of customization was so fucking mind-blowing that like no game has ever stood up to City of Heroes. To this day, no game has ever stood up except for maybe World of Warcraft. That's it. So easily the best MMO ever created. You can never change my mind, and I don't think any MMO is ever gonna compare to that. The raw amount of customization is ridiculous. You could literally like, for designing your character and all that shit, like let's say like in this game you got the customization of like costumes or whatever. This is shit compared to City of Heroes. There was literally thousands of options, and it was all a part of the game. There was no fucking cash shop or any of that bullshit. So it was nothing topped City of Heroes, man. Like I'm telling you, nothing topped it. The thing that ruined City of Heroes is when it went free to play. When they did that, they ruined the fucking game. And then NCSoft shut it down because they're a piece of shit. Fuck NCSoft. But anyway, yeah, that's it. City of Heroes, best game ever made. Best game, best MMO. It's literally best everything. Like it's literally everything. And it's not nostalgia talking because I played it recently and I was like, what the fuck, man? There's so, like I'm telling you, there's so much customization. It will literally, like, your jaw will hit the ground because you're like, what the fuck? You know, like literally thousands of armor pieces, thousands of like color choices. Like it's just like, it's ridiculous. And then, you know, you look at games these days and everything is tied to a fucking cash shop. Like everything is tied to a cash shop. Look at Destiny right now. Look, in order to fucking look cool, sometimes you gotta buy a bunch of fucking stupid skins. You know what I mean? City of Heroes wasn't like that. Literally everything you saw, you could use in City of Heroes. That's how it was. So I miss games like that, man. I miss it. It's not like that anymore, and it will never go back to that ever again. And that's the sad part.
Sensitive material. Do not open. Oh, makes you wanna crack the lid, don't it?
Free-to-play games have to make money on cash shops and things. But if you're charging for a game, you shouldn't have to go onto a cash shop. Like, look, perfect example, Destiny, right? We're playing it right now. But why is there a fucking cash shop in a game you had to spend real-life money on? You know what I mean? You had to spend like $100 to get all the fucking stuff. Like, the battle pass and all the, like, you know, you had to buy the collector's edition of an expansion pack to get everything, and you still gotta buy skins on the cash shop. Like, what the fuck is that? That's what pisses me off, you know. And every game is like this now. Every single one is like this. It's not just Destiny, and it's fucking sad. It's sad. But that's just how it is. That's why I trained in my brain not to care about skins anymore. I trained in my brain not to even look at the cash shop because I want so bad to just play the game as it is, and that's it. Pretty much customization died with City of Heroes, and that's it. You get bare minimum in games these days. Bare fucking minimum. Try the first Destiny. They need to remake it and put it on PC. If they do a remake or a remaster and throw it on PC, I'll definitely play it. But I'm not a console gamer anymore. I don't play console, so you're never gonna get me to go play it on PlayStation 4 or whatever console it's on. Fairly new to MMOs. Been enjoying Guild Wars 2, only to find out Guild Wars 2 announcement of 3. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 is a good game. It unfortunately falls into the same boat of like you gotta buy skins and all sorts of bullshit on the cash shop. But it's definitely the more fair MMOs out there compared to the others. So yeah, it's a good game. So you're playing a good one. And I am looking forward to part 3 also. Yeah, I was looking up Destiny 1 to see if maybe there was an emulator or something like that where I could play it on PC, but from what I've seen, there isn't anything that you could do. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong button over and over. I'm probably gonna have to end the stream here in a second. Food is gonna be here soon. So I'm doing all this shit for nothing anyway. Destiny most likely won't get a trilogy. Yeah, I know. Sony's a piece of shit for buying Bungie. They shouldn't have bought Bungie. And then Bungie's a pile of shit for like waiting for handouts. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been so much better if they somehow found a way to not be a fucking sellout and stay as, you know, just Bungie Corporation, that's it. You know what I mean? Like self-published, self-developed, and that's it. The same way that DE was doing for so many years. They eventually sold out to like, what's it called? Tencent. But from what I've seen, Tencent doesn't have any calls to like the decisions that DE makes, so that's good. But you know, shit could hit the fan eventually if they need to make enough money or whatever the fuck it is. And that's the problem with being under an envelope of a big major corporation. So business is business, you know, at the end of the day, business is business, and that's it. You can't fight it. But I really wish that Bungie would have just like stood strong and tried to like figure it out on their own. No, but the developers of Bungie are different, man. Like, the people that made the game, like, actually built the code and built the stories and like, actually did everything that we're playing right now, those people are more deserving than the actual management. The management are the fuckheads. Those are the ones that fucked everything up. Those are the ones that sold out to Activision and sold out to Sony because they wanted to buy a new fucking yacht. You know what I mean? Like, that was the only thing they were looking forward to, was having money in the bank. It wasn't about the art or anything. It wasn't about the players. It was about just making money. Flipping assets. That's it. So you need to blame them. You need to blame the higher-ups, the management. It's their fault for Bungie flopping this fucking game and not giving us a part 3. So yeah, don't take it out on the developers themselves. Like, they definitely deserve a job. Like, I really hope that the people that do have the talent end up in other companies that are actually good and make some good stuff out of it. Like, that's it. Like, they deserve it. These corporate fuckheads can go die in a corner. Like, they need to get the fuck out of this earth. They're a bunch of roaches, is what they are. Yeah, I know. Remember that story about the stupid asshole that he bought 37 supercars or whatever? Fuck him. And that's the type of shit that they were looking forward to. They just wanted unlimited money. They wanted the ability to print money. It wasn't happening anymore, so they took a shit on the whole company. Those guys are dicks. Alright, I think it's break time for me. My food should be coming in pretty soon. Oh yeah, my food's here. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, we'll do some more stuff and things. Alright, later guys. Have a good one.